Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Um, we have we should have some people coming. We'll see what happens. At least Mike is coming. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna do a recap of everything that's been going on. We're gonna talk about the quarter scale. We're gonna talk about some third party stuff that's been happening. Crazy stuff with the third parties. So we're gonna get into that. Let me see who's in here real quickly before we get started. We have some guy in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. Happy Saturday. Harold in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Guys, I didn't even know Harold had a Instagram. I just started following him. If you guys want me to follow you, message me. I don't, you guys know that I don't go on and surf constantly. Um, and when I do, it's just like look at my own stuff. So um I like I said, if you guys want me to follow you, message me. I don't mind. The only thing I don't like about some pages is, I love looking at people's collections. The one thing I don't like is when people have their entire page full of the Hot Toys like pictures, like the announcements, and like no collection. Like I can't follow that stuff because there's nothing, there's nothing there. There's nothing for me to look at. So like I said, let me know if you guys would like me to follow you. Bobo in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Don't take it personally, my friend. We got Carlos in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Tess Jess in the house. How are you, my friend? Carlito, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Carlos, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. ¿Cómo estás? Mad Planet in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Darth Reese in the house. How are you, my friend? 1-6 Arts. I think I follow you already, don't I? I think I do. I don't know why. I don't know why your name sounds familiar. I think I do. If I'm not mistaken, I think I do. Or at least I've seen your page somewhere. Harold. Harold in the house. I said hello to Harold already. So yeah, guys. So I finally got my Fennec today. It was delivered to the wrong house, which was insane. I don't know how they do, and the only reason why I knew it was somewhere else was because they took a picture of the house, and it was 2 houses down from me. I was like, how do they do that? 2 packages to somebody else's house. I was like, So yeah, I was kind of upset about that because what if the people would have never gave it back? What if they would have said, "Oh, we never got anything," but thank God for those pictures. Let's see. I bought 2 spots around for those. Oh, okay. I thought no, but I've seen your page though. I don't know why that 1-6 Arts look familiar. I gotta check again. I gotta check. Yeah, Fennec is beautiful, guys. The video's uploaded, it's gonna be I'll put it out tomorrow. The one thing that happened, I'm gonna talk about it, obviously when you watch the video, you'll know. But something happened to the figure, and I was like, no. But then it was a quick fix, so it wasn't terrible. But the figure is amazing, guys. A really, really good figure. I think another figure of the year contender for some people. Obviously, you guys know my figure of the year, but the head sculpt is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Thor in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. You made it. Where's Joker J? I don't know where that guy is tonight. He better not leave me hanging. Unreal. This is for Joker J. Where are you, Joker J? High five. Oh man. So another thing, guys, I just shout out to Thule. He told me. I didn't know what's his name? Local Lou had his own show. I had no idea. I was on it. He messaged me about something, and then he's like, oh, I said, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm watching fights and I'm watching Local Lou. I was like, Local Lou? I was like, what is he on? So I've always known Local Lou to be on everybody else's channel, but I didn't know he even had a channel. I just knew that, he was always streaming with other people. So I never knew that he had, his own stuff. And I went on there today and I was like, oh wow, it was him and I forget his name. Maz Toy Box, I think. So yeah, so new every time I find something out, it's through somebody else. It's never through me. I never, because like I said, I don't go out searching for stuff. I'm not, browsing anything. If you guys don't tell me, I'll never know. That's why I always tell you guys, I always give you guys a shout out, or give you guys the credit for any information that you guys give me, because without you guys I wouldn't have anything. Obviously all you get from me is my opinion, but information wise I usually get it from other people. um let me see. Let's see, where can we start? See, I don't want to start without Michael, because I want to hear what he has to say about all this stuff. You guys already heard um what I had to say about that stuff on was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So I don't want to just repeat myself. So I'm going to give it a little bit before he shows up. But yeah, guys, my what was the other, I ordered, so listen to this. I didn't have my uh I never got my emails from Sideshow for Marty and Doc Brown, right? Never. Still to this day, nothing. And they were ordered. So I ended up, you know what? I said, you know what? Let me just cancel this. So I canceled them, and I ended up getting them, I guess, in Hong Kong. This website. Shout out to, oh my God, who told me this? Patrick. Patrick. Yes. I want to say Patrick. Shout out to Patrick. He's in the group. He gave me a website. I got them for, I think it was like 245 each or 246 each, shipped, which was beautiful, because inside they're 270 plus tax and shipping. So I was ecstatic about that. Very, very excited for that savings. Commander Green says locally is, yeah, no, he's a good guy. We got so chances of well, I told him, because when I showed up on the stream, he said, he sent me the link immediately. So I was busy, so I couldn't do it. So I said thank you, but if you want to come on mine later on, I said let me know. So we'll see. He didn't answer. He just read the message. So we we'll see. We'll see if he shows up. Chris in the house, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. We got the website is. Let me show you guys. See, but I don't want to give it away, because then you guys are gonna steal all the savings. It's called. Let me show you guys. It's called toysforkidults.com. And they don't, apparently, from what I understand, they don't take pre-orders at all. So what happens is, the moment the figures come out, because this is a Hong Kong based website. So apparently what happens is, once the figures are out, for purchase, like out at the stores, that's when they put the figures up on the website, and then you order, so they got everything. See, they got the Wonder Woman rooted, they got the quarter scale with the gantry, they got everything, literally everything. Look, stuff that just came out, they have it. See, Mark 7, the look, the celebration piece sold out. See, she's still available for $697, $658 for the Mark 7. The celebration piece sold out. Nia for $307. These guys $375, $394. So, they have everything here. So look, they got Spider-Man still at $406 for those who are looking for it. Right here, $406.77. Look how cheap the base is, $268. And again, these are shipped prices, guys. These are, this is shipped. This is not like plus shipping. Look at that. $314. So yeah, I got a good deal on my stuff. See right here. $245.60, $245.60. Look, sold out. So I bought the last two. Thank God. So I got them from here. So they got everything. Look, literally everything. So if you guys want to check them out, go ahead. Like I said, this is my first purchase. I was just told about it today, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. He's Patrick, who told me lives in the UK, so he says it takes 7 days to get to him. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to me, but again, we'll see what happens. Again, it was like I told you guys, whatever Sideshow is doing, to save their money or whatever, that's fine. It's their choice, it's their right to do whatever they need to do. But I can't play those games, and if I don't get my stuff ASAP when I'm supposed to, I'm just going to start canceling a lot. Like I told you guys before, I'm going to start canceling a lot and ordering. If I have to go through Pop Collectibles, I will. If I have to go, through other websites like this, I will. Anywhere where I could save the most money. If I'm going to buy them outright, obviously, I haven't been buying multiples as much, so I don't really need the payment plans anymore. So if I'm gonna, like I said, if I'm gonna just pay for them, as they come out, I want to get them obviously as cheap as possible. It doesn't look like that's gonna be happening too much from through Sideshow, because everything that they're doing now is as soon as the figure comes out, it's already waitlisted, so it's a joke. So for me to want to get the figure from them, I have to wait until they feel like sending me the email that I got the figure. So it's just, they're just making it annoying. Again, it's their company. They could do whatever the hell they want with it. Nobody, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my end of the whole deal. If I need my figure now and they're playing, they're doing whatever it is that they're doing, I don't have to play, I don't have to play that game. I don't have to purchase from them. Obviously I'm used to buying from them because of the fact that when I pre-order, I'm one of the first ones to get it. But that whole game is, that whole thing is a different world right now. So let's see. I'm gonna start a stream soon. My first kid will be it'll take a while. You're insane. Oh man. I've ordered from the same Sony, but oh, okay, great. See, I didn't know. First time I heard, and again, you guys know that I'm 99.9%, Sideshow everything. So when you guys hear that I'm, going other places, it's for real, for real. Michael, welcome. So
what's up, man?
How are you?
Good.
You made it.
What's going on, brother?
Let me see. I ordered. So Sluggy16, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here tonight. So, all right. So I was waiting for you just because I did a stream. I believe it was yesterday. Going over all that stuff. So
do you work? I mean,
no.
You got work to do?
Who works?
I guess I'm the only sucker out there doing that.
Working is for slaves.
Suckers.
We got all right. So we got a few things out all at the same time, right? So we're gonna start with, where are you? Here we go. All right, so we're gonna start with. Did you talk about Neo last time you were here? We did, right?
I don't remember.
All right, so we're gonna start with Neo because I don't remember either. All right, so. Oh no, it was Flavio. I think it was Flavio. It wasn't you. So now, did you pre-order this? Are you waiting for this? Are you getting this? What do you think of this?
No more pre-orders. Pre-orders are for suckers.
Oh my god. So no pre-orders.
I wouldn't mind getting. Well, you know what? I didn't like the movie.
But you got the first one though.
Oh, look I have a whole shelf dedicated to
the Matrix.
Yeah, and I have a whole streaming, sequence Matrix background that's all on an LED screen, and I got a bunch of Agent Smith custom figures that I made basically, and I ordered the one before him.
I
have him on pre-order, but he's
wait, what, the Johnny Silverhand?
No. Isn't this the
There's only two Neos, this one and the first one. Remember
this is not a new one that came out?
Yeah, this is the one that is out right now. It came out like a few days ago.
Now you're gonna make me question it.
But there's only two Neos. There's only two Hot Toys Neos.
Was this like a Sideshow exclusive?
I don't know. This was just a regular release, I think. Oh no, I think it was one of those Sideshow exclusive.
There was one that came out like last year. I want to say around.
No. There's no other Neos. The one that came out was over 2 to 3 years ago, and then this one.
Then maybe I do have this on pre-order.
Yeah, this was pre-ordered. We pre-ordered this last year. So, do you
This
have
is just
the Johnny?
releasing?
Correct. It's just out to like buy. Do you have the Johnny Silverhand?
No.
You don't. You didn't get that. Because I was gonna say, what do you think of the comparison on both? But, what do you think of the figure?
I'm a little. This is the release now. I guess I'm a little disappointed looking at it.
It's very bland, right? Like very plain, very blah.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. Not. I like that bullet effect thing, I guess, but
that plastic is nice.
I guess I have it like pictured in my head, even that it's different than than the one I have on order. But I'm gonna check it right now to see what I got. But yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed.
Motor Mike has arrived. Where's Flavio? Flavio's living his best life, being selfish. Unreal. We got wait, these prices on the website are yes, everything's shipped included. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. So I do have this on order. Yeah, I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah. I what do you call it? I thought, yeah, see? Toy Fair exclusive. That's what it is. So OG fan, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while.
And let me tell you, that's what probably made me order it, to be honest, is that if I see, that's the only time I, pre-order now. You know what I mean? If I see a Toy Fair exclusive that I like.
Those run out. Those usually run out.
Those run out, right.
Yep. And one thing, I was gonna ask you, what do you think? So I don't know if you remember when the original Neo, the first Neo came out with the backpack and the trench coat and all that stuff. Do you remember the situation with that figure or not really? Because when it first came out, nobody wanted that figure. The figure was sitting there forever. Then it sold out. And you couldn't find, like, everybody wanted it all the time.
I don't remember that. I remember that. I like that head sculpt was great.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone liked the head sculpt, and again, because he wore sunglasses in the movie, it really didn't even matter. But the head sculpt was fairly good, so I don't remember like a stall period on it like other figures.
Oh yeah, no.
But that head sculpt was expensive. Like I got a second head sculpt.
Oh, you did it, yeah?
Off of eBay. That I got it for a good deal, I thought, but.
Yeah, no, I remember that's what happened. The figure was sitting. It didn't sell out immediately by any means whatsoever. It took a little bit, and then when it did sell out, everybody wanted it. And then I think what happened was, that's why people wanted it, because then I forget which company, Toys Works, I believe.
Yeah, they Trinity.
Yeah, they made Trinity. Then they made what's his name? Morpheus. Then they made
Morpheus.
Yeah, then they made Agent
You
Smith.
have those?
I have all of those. Yeah, so I remember that's why the everybody wanted the figure after, because everybody wanted to have that whole collection. And
there were two Trinities. There were two companies
one
that
was
made Trinities.
crappy. One was crappy and one was good.
One was like way under scale, like small.
The Toys Works was the good one. The Toys Works was the good one, because the other one was very crappy.
And look at the Neo. I mean, not the Neo. The Morpheus wasn't like an amazing blow your doors off figure, but again,
correct.
When you have a figure that wears glasses,
yep,
it change. The sculpt doesn't need to be that good if they wear sunglasses.
And that figure is actually very decent. It came with the 2 jackets, the 2 coats, I remember. And just the figure was great. It looks great even without the sunglasses.
Yeah,
but
I have everyone with their trench coats on.
The whole point is that whole collection looks amazing together. You know what I mean? So I think that's what made everybody go crazy over the what do you call it? Over that.
And I think I showed you. I took the Fison N31 body, and I bought a ton of Red Skull head sculpts, and that's how I made my my Agent Smiths. I got the standard. They sell suits all the time.
Right.
Kit has a million different black.
Yep.
Suits basically, and so that was a fairly easy figure. To create, other than waiting for.
So you were buying Red Skull heads.
Yeah, I would just patiently see them on eBay, and
that's like the most expensive way to make those figures.
But look, if you want a good quality,
correct? No, absolutely, and that's all we had for a while anyway. You know what I mean? Before those,
I got the one. There was an Agent Smith third party then.
Right.
That came out.
That was another crappy one. That was another crappy one. Because
comparing him actually to the figure that I made, basically, or I put together. I don't want to say I made it, right? I Frankensteined it together.
Right.
My custom is way better in my opinion.
Well, because you got the legit head sculpt,
Yeah, yeah.
Thule, how are you, my friend? So story about Thule right now. So Thule messages me as usual, and he's telling me that there are some UFC fights, but he won't tell me the channel. So he says ESPN. So I said, all right. I said, what's the channel? Meaning like the number, but I said, what's the channel? And he's like, what do you mean? So you don't know ESPN? Oh thank you, Thule. Thanks for the help, my friend.
Do you remember this one? What was this one?
That was
This was a different Neo with that.
Yeah, that was not a oh my god, that was not a Toys Works. That was something else. I have that one too, I think.
But again,
I think that is Toys Works. That is Toys Works.
It is Toys Works, isn't it?
Yes, that is Toys Works. Because I
haven't gotten around to it, but I bought a Neo head to throw on him.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You know what I mean? Like, why have that cheapy head sculpt to do that?
That'll change the whole figure.
Here's my Agent Smith.
Hold on.
Like, again, this is the Red Skull head sculpt.
See, that looks beautiful.
Like, how did that? I mean,
no, that's beautiful. That's
that
perfect.
Red Skull worked perfectly.
No, that's perfect. Yeah.
I mean, even the hair.
I was gonna say, that was the first thing I looked at. I said, let me look at the hair, see if it goes. It goes perfectly. Yeah.
You know what doesn't work? Again, look, see that scar?
But even so, it looks like it would be like the earpiece. You know what I mean? Like a little. You got to get the earpiece.
Right.
The little. What do you call it?
I mean, yeah, it works.
No, that's perfect. That's a little too classy of a suit for him, though. That little thin tie. You need a thicker tie. That looks like a tux.
A thicker tie.
Yeah, like a wider tie. That's a very thin tie. We got OG says Kermit is the crossover to Sesame Street. What? Kermit is the crossover to Sesame Street. I don't understand. Hit that like button, guys, please, if you don't mind. There's 23 in here. I appreciate it as always. We have, let's see. Thule. Oh man. Oh man, this guy.
Yeah, I got that head sculpt without the glasses now. Oh, it is awful.
Which one?
That one, that Neo I just showed you.
Oh yeah, no, with the glasses. You need the glasses.
Without the glasses, awful. Awful.
Yeah, no. But that suit, that outfit makes that whole figure.
Well, exactly. It makes that it's that like that scene where
is that from the second movie or something?
Yeah, it was in the second movie where they went to go see the French guy, and it was that that big fight scene that they had.
Yeah, I remember. So now, look at his face. Would you use the sunglasses, or would you leave it without?
I'd probably say without, actually, because everyone has sunglasses on in my display. So
without, really? See, he looks very similar.
That I would do that, right? I have that effect. I would probably do something like that.
Very basic pose.
Basic, like that, like kind of off to the side, because I have everything kind of in a fighting display. I got Morpheus, Trinity. I got 6 Agent Smiths attacking all of them. You know what I mean?
6, unbelievable. All right, so now, like I said, I wish you had Johnny Silverhand so you could compare, because I think they're very similar. I think the only difference is the hair a little bit, but the heads and obviously the facial hair. But I feel like the head sculpt is like probably the exact same thing. Just
that's where I'm disappointed, because that Johnny Silverhand, no offense for your love for it.
Well, no, it's not a bad figure. The outfit is great. The whole cyber.
The guitar is the best thing about that figure.
The the cybernetic arm is sick. The figure is great, right? The figure is great, but what do you call it? The fact that the head sculpts are so close together is like, but again, it's nothing shocking. It's nothing shocking because they do this all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You shouldn't be surprised anymore. You're right.
Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome, 3 a.m. Holy crap. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. Or what is it? Saturday? No, you're Sunday now. Sunday. Holy crap. You're in the future. Tell us what Hot Toys post. Oh, man. Look at this. No, I like the figure. I think it looks great. I like the pill edition. I'll tell you that. That's cool. You get a bottle of red and a bottle of blue. That is really cool. Could use it for the original Neo as well. Some of those.
I'm underwhelmed, to be honest. The effect
no,
is the coolest thing.
It's very basic. It's very basic. There's not much to it. Clearly, straight black figure, but it's just gonna. It's such a classy figure. It's gonna look great in any display, even by itself. Especially if you're one of those collectors who has a detail for like every figure, and or a shelf on a detail for every figure, and you have just that one figure in center posed. That looks beautiful. So this is one of those figures that's going to look great in.
Is that old Neo still expensive?
I don't even know. Let me check.
So I was going to say, if this is $250 and that old Neo is $250, go get the old Neo. Don't buy this one.
Here we go.
I would
425 and 20 shipping, 410.
All right, so it's still
340, 350. They're used.
Okay, that's 340 without the head sculpt.
Yeah, they're used still too. 489. No, it's expensive. Yeah,
it's still expensive. It's a great figure.
No, it's a great figure. Look at all the weapons. Look at all the
right. It had duplicates of like 3 or 4 different weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a great figure. Great figure all around. It's worth every penny. I mean, at least for retail it was. So yeah, no, this figure is gonna look great. But again, very basic, but it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. I was gonna ask you about this too, because I don't know if you saw this, but so this is out now. What do you think of these celebration pieces? Like, obviously it's just a repaint of something we got before, which was
7, right?
The 7, right? 7. Right. So what do you think of that? Like,
and if I'm not mistaken, didn't we get 2 7s? Like, didn't we get a normal 7 and then a battle damage 7?
No. No, so we've gotten a plastic 7, and then we've gotten a die-cast 7, and that was the one with the pod.
Or maybe I was going to say, maybe it came with parts where I could make it battle damaged, and then
correct, right? It came with
maybe that's what I did. I bought 2, and then.
But also, you may be confusing it. Remember that the original plastic Mark 7 came a regular, and then there was a specific battle damage Mark 7 as well. That was for the Avengers movie. Remember that?
I don't, man. They all meshed together.
That was the piece that I pulled out a few weeks ago. It's called Mark 7 Battle Damage version. And so that's all plastic, but this one is only one Mark 7 diecast so far.
I definitely have the diecast one. I have a couple of them, but I mean, look at this. It's Mark 5 colors on a Mark 7, and
right.
I'm an Iron Man guy, and so I mean, I I'll probably maybe get it. I mean, I'm not going to pay $500-$600 for it. I didn't try to rush and get it, to be honest. I didn't go for it, but it's not a need figure for me. It's those days are over. You know what I mean?
This was the figure. This wasn't the figure that you could go out and get. Remember, we were supposed to be chosen by email through Sideshow, and like nobody got picked. Only certain. I think it was something like 500 people or something like that, or whatever it was. So if you didn't get
this figure,
if you didn't get the email, you weren't getting it from Sideshow.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because then Wonder Woman was you went and got it yourself. So this was the only one that was a celebration that they had to send. They had to pick you themselves. It was like that random lottery thing that they did. But now seeing the figure that's out, you see the colors and everything. Knowing what it's going for, which is like, I think it's something like 600 and change. Is this something that interests you now, or are you just going to wait to hope to get it cheaper?
Yeah, exactly. Look at the days of me going after Hot Toys are over, right?
It's true.
Listen, I love Hot Toys. Let me make something clear. I love Hot Toys. I love the product. I think it's the best action figure that you could possibly get, right? I'm all about my action figures. So I love Hot Toys for that reason, but their collectability standpoint of them, Hot Toys, the company, killed it. They killed it themselves with reissues and the whole 2020 boom. You've watered down basically a market, and they're not what they used to be. So you buy these figures for $400. In 2 years, they're going to be worth now $200. And you know what? I'll get it then. Yeah. I'll pick this up for $250, $300 off eBay in a couple of years. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I ended up getting it. I'm supposed to be getting it from somebody. through they're giving me their Sideshow order, so they don't they don't want it. So so I'm getting it. Thank God for retail from Sideshow, and also the Wonder Woman Rooted I'm getting also from somebody's order from Sideshow as well. So I got super lucky because I didn't get either one. I didn't get picked for this one, and when I was checking for Wonder Woman, she was already gone. So I lucked out that way. Thanks to you guys. But I'm still looking for that. What was the other Iron Man that came out? That Mark 42. Was it the Mark 42 that came? No, was it Mark 42? The Mark 40, the one that came with the new base.
The one with the new base.
It was a limited piece. It was I think it was a Shanghai piece. The Mark, guys, if you know in the chat, let me know, please. It was the one that came with that fancy. It was a reissue of the was it the Age of Ultron? No,
I'm not even remembering.
No, it was the from Civil War. It was that suit.
46?
46. Yeah, it's either 46 or 47. One of those two.
47 was from No Way Home. So 46.
So it wasn't that. So it was 46 then. Yeah, it was a reissue of one of those that came with a fancier base. And remember that the original one came with a head sculpt, and this one didn't. Right? So the original one came with the bruised with the black eye Tony head sculpt. So I still need that one, which was again supposed to be limited. I haven't seen it up, for cheaper at all. So I'm waiting on that one. But this one, again, because I got it for retail. But it's true what you say. You're spending full price, full retail on these figures that eventually start going down. And you said 2 years. Even way before that, they start losing value. Like literally, like as soon as like some of them go out, like right away you could find them like dirt cheap because they're like, they're nothing figures. I don't know what the hell's happening. But even with something like this, like the Iron Man, I don't know if you saw, but Sideshow was giving away the holograms. Like literally, like you bought something and you got a free hologram Iron Man figure.
Oh yeah, that thing has been discounted for but
now like people got them for free, and it's like how much that hurts that you bought this at retail and now they're free.
I told you they were on Amazon for $189, right. and I think they were $150 at Sideshow. I think I just saw.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So that is a huge turnoff as somebody who constantly pre-orders, right? So that's why I slowed down.
Right. If you show dedication to the company,
you get punished.
You get brand.
You get punished. Yeah. No, you get punished. Exactly.
Yep, so they say, here's your loyalty.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's why, so to a certain extent, a lot of people not pre-ordering is very smart. I just, it's a habit for me. It's something that I'm so used to for so many years that it's not even FOMO. It's just, oh, it came out pre-order just because it's been that way for so many years. But now, it's like once you order the figure, once you get the figure, you're literally might as well just get.
And I'm surprised you're still through Sideshow. Well, I'm always shocked to hear. Well, you're still buying.
Well, listen to this. Listen to what just happened today. So I haven't gotten my email for Marty McFly from Part 3 and Doc Brown from Part 3 from Sideshow, right? So nothing like at all. So I don't know where it is. So I was like, what the hell's going on? So I posted in the group that I'm looking for the figure. Somebody, and then Patrick, shout out to Patrick again. He posted a website. toysforkidults.com.
I know that.
Oh, I never heard of this.
So never heard of that?
Never heard of that.
Big eBay seller. Big eBay seller.
I never order besides Sideshow, so I didn't know.
Been around for years.
So he tells me that I went on their website, $245 each shipped from Hong Kong. I bought them immediately. So now they're coming from there. So that's another thing I'm going to be doing. So I am, if it's something that I don't, because I'm only ordering from Sideshow that are, the exclusives now, the Sideshow exclusive or the special editions, right? But finding out these other websites, it makes you want to just hold off and wait. You know what I mean? Because why would you be in a rush to overspend when it's going to be worth nothing, not nothing, less than, half or at least, a third of it when you're spending full price, full money on it. I don't like.
I mean, do the math on this Iron Man, right? $400. us in New York are paying $45 in tax.
Yep.
And because of how heavy this die-cast Iron Man is, Sideshow is going to milk us for $50 shipping on this stupid 1/6 figure when it really should only be $25. They double it because they're scumbags over there. So this is going to cost you $500 to get it to you.
Yep.
And that is bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's very
it really is. It's nonsense.
So that's another reason what another thing that turned me off from Sideshow was that, always having to pay, tax and shipping, like that kills you.
Especially when there's websites that don't do tax. Some don't do tax, and then some do, you buy a couple of figures, 2 or 3 together, like once you get it over $400, they do free shipping.
Right. So that is a huge help. That's what, again, out of just comfort, I've always told you guys, out of safety, I've always just dealt with Sideshow because it's just, common sense, but it's getting to a point where, the figures are getting more expensive. So that's number one. Okay. Then, like Mike said, we live in a state where we got to pay a lot of tax and then shipping on top of that.
Well, look at 2 things: more expensive, less collectible. Right. More expensive,
right?
And they're not as rare,
as desired, right?
And desirable. And again, these were collectible figures at one point. Right. Now they are a mass market figure, basically. Yep. An expensive figure, though, but a mass marketed figure.
So that's the issue with that. It's, they're getting more expensive. We got to pay all this tax. We got to pay all this shipping. And, now I understand, why so many people are so quick to go, overseas. Right. But then what happens with that? You never know, I've never had I'm gonna give you an example. I've never had an issue with Pop Collectibles since the first day I ordered for them. And in total right now, I have maybe 5 to 6 orders total. I've never had an issue with any of them. And, and I said this before, but I want to repeat it. People may say, well, it's because you have a YouTube channel, blah, blah. No, I ordered from them. My first few orders from them, I didn't even have my channel. Because you guys, those who've been, who know about me from the beginning know that I couldn't have my own channel. Somebody had to make my channel. So, it's not because of that. It's not because, then you're going to talk bad about. No, I didn't have a channel and they always did the right thing by me. No problem. So that's why when I get something from them, I have no issue promoting them because they did the right thing for me. Obviously nobody's going to talk bad about a company if nothing, happened to them, except when it's, for example, Toys Wonderland, when that their entire business model is stealing from people.
But see, the thing is, though, you say that, and that's what I was just about to say. I'm one of those guys who's ordered from Toys Wonderland 4 or 5 different times. I've never had an issue.
Right. So you can't say really anything bad about them.
I can't say anything bad about Toys Wonderland because every order came through. I ordered expensive stuff, rare stuff I was actually worried that would get here safely. Everything came through all the time, every time. I got nothing bad to say about them. I don't.
Right. So there you go. So it's all personal experience. And, but one thing you have to understand too is I feel like more commonly was a bad experience for people. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It was
tons.
Right. So I think that's what made it bad.
Well, I think if you're a guy too who needs to be getting an email every 2 weeks, like where your figure is, there's tons of those guys out there, Fab. So you know what I mean? Like if you're that guy, which I can't stand those guys, by the way, but if you're that guy, constantly, where's my figure? Where's my figure? Like I am a patient buyer. You know what I mean? Like I buy whenever, as long as it comes to me eventually, I'm happy.
Right.
I don't need an email. I don't need an update.
Just order and wait. Order and wait. That's it.
Right.
Rob, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Happy Saturday. So yeah, that's what happens. That's what at least that's what I do. I order and that's it. Like I know it's coming. So why do I need, like you said, why do I need to constantly be told here it is? And it's funny. The people who do that a lot are the ones who rarely get anything, because that's why they get all desperate and all, I paid this money. Where's my figure? Where's my figure? So they get all, anxious and antsy about, the whole,
they ruin it.
Yeah. The whole process. So, these companies are like, man, like what the hell's going on? Like right now, let me tell you guys a story. You guys won't believe this. Asmus Toys. Okay. Asmus has been around forever. Okay. I love the company. Never had an issue with the company. I have literally every single figure that they've made from Resident Evil. Not Resident Evil. I always say that. Devil May Cry. What else do I have from them? I have something else. Oh, I have the Mask figure from them. I have a few of their figures from over the years, right? So I had pre-ordered. So now they're doing another run for the V figure from Devil May Cry 5. So what happened was they had Shadow and Griffin, which for those who know the game, Shadow is the Black Panther and Griffin is the bird that V turns into or summons or whatever, because V is supposed to be some, anyway. So I end up buying from my account, my Asmus Toys account. I end up buying like one Griffin and one Black Panther, right? One Shadow. Months go by and I completely forgot. And I saw that, something came up about them. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I didn't order these. So I ended up ordering 2 more Shadows, which are the Black Panthers, because my whole goal was to do one for the Devil May Cry line and then one for the Black Panther line. So I wanted 2 Black Panthers, the actual animal, which are from the video game Devil May Cry. So I end up ordering, like I said, so in total, I ended up ordering 3 Black Panthers, 3 Shadows, and 2 Griffins. So that's $100, $20 deposits for each. 3 and 2, that's $100, right? So I get an email. Yeah, so we canceled that project. So what we're doing now is combining the 2 items. So now instead of having them separately, they have a combination pack of Shadow and Griffin and an extra little thing for $99.95. So for the past, not exaggerating, for the past 3 months, okay, I've been back and forth with them about. So I get the email saying, we canceled the project. We're doing this. Would you like that? I said, yeah, but they're like, we'll refund your money. I said, perfect. I said, but it's not just the order from my account. It's not only the $40 that you see in my account. There's another $60 somewhere else. So I had to go on PayPal because I ordered them. I ordered those $60 as a guest on the website. Why? I don't know. So anyway, so I had to go find all that information, give them the transaction ID numbers, send it to them and stuff. So now they know that they owe me $100. All right, well, the accounting department is going to send you the refund through PayPal, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's been 3 months, back and forth. What's going on? Oh, it'll be in 2 weeks. What's going on? 2 weeks later. Oh, they're away. The biggest runaround in the world.
For $100.
For $100. So now listen to this. So now the item is up. So I get an email. The item is up for pre-order now. Right. So it's up on the website, ready to pre-order, whatever. So I email them again. All right. The item is out for pre-order. Where's my money? Well, we figured that it would be easier for us to just send you an invoice. Let us know what it is that you want. And then, we'll send you the invoice, subtracting, $100. What the hell? Why are you giving me the runaround for 3 months over $100 when you could have just said that?
Because they don't understand PayPal. Like once that PayPal invoice is old, you can't refund it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Tony, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. The door says, Mike, try CC.
Who's that? Comic Concepts?
Yo, did you hear my story?
You know what? I actually ordered one thing from Comic Concepts, and it did come through. I think it was 2 things. I ordered Falcon. And I ordered the Butch from Mandalorian. The girl.
Bo-Katan?
Bo-Katan, thank you.
The Butch. This guy. How did I know it was how you were talking about?
Yeah, but you know what I was talking about.
Oh my God, that's so bad. The Butch, which one?
The chick with the man face. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, the chick with the bodybuilder jawline. We got all right. So guys, again, I'm super happy that I'm getting this piece. I am very excited.
Hold on. What happened with Comic Concepts?
Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know the story?
No, I didn't hear this. Let me hear your
Because Mike doesn't watch my shows. He just watches other channels. So what happened was I ordered. So I've only ordered the one thing from him. That was it. Because he never had payment plans, and that's always been my issue. When I met him, I was pre-ordering, doubles and triples, and he wanted me to order from him, but he didn't have any payment plans. So I said, I can't until you do. Anyway, so I ended up ordering the Ecto 1 Afterlife from him. So I pre-ordered last year. He said, order it from my website, so I could have the order down. So I did. So it was a $340
giant car. Okay.
Yeah, so $340 deposit, and obviously, so now the thing is shipping. So I paid him last week. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday. I think it was like Monday. I sent them the money direct PayPal, $1,500, almost $1,600, which was the remaining of the balance of the order. Literally got it in seconds. Obviously, I sent it as a direct payment, friends and family. Boom, done.
Friends and family, no fees. God bless you.
No, friends and family, nothing. So that was it. So then he's like, all right, I'll ship it. He's like, I'll let you know when it ships, right? So I get I think 3 days after, I get the tracking. He's like, oh, it's shipped. I said, oh, awesome. So it said that it was going to come on like a Friday, whatever that day was. It was supposed to be a Friday when it was supposed to show up.
Right.
And Friday comes. So I said to him, oh, it's supposed to come today. I messaged him. I said, I'll give you a shout out when it comes. He's like, all right, cool. Never showed up on Friday. So I said, it didn't show up. He goes, where is it? So I look and I take a screenshot so I open my UPS app and I take a screenshot of it. The package didn't move anywhere. It never left the warehouse. So then he goes, that's crazy. He goes, that's not okay. He goes, I'll get back to you on Monday. He goes, I'll call the warehouse and let them know. He goes, it'll ship Monday. I said, all right, cool. Okay. I have no reason to doubt him. I have no reason to question him. I've never heard of him doing anything bad in the community. You know what I mean?
He shows his face around, right? Yeah, why would he?
I've never doubted the guy about being a bad person, and I told him that to himself. I said, I don't think you're stealing. I don't think you would ever steal a penny from anyone. I have that on a conversation that I had with him about it. So it wasn't about the money. It was just the whole runaround. So I said, so Monday comes, and I'm like, it still didn't move. He's like, what the hell's going on? So I said, everybody that you sold to got it except me. I said, what the hell's going on? So now I'm like, wait a minute. Like, if everybody got it except me, there's something going on. So then again, Tuesday didn't move. Wednesday didn't move. So I was like, so now I feel like it's on part. You know what I mean? Like, if you're telling me that it's moving on Monday, it's already Wednesday, nothing's happening. Like, what's happening?
Well, you know what? I think gives you the right to be antsy. I wouldn't be antsy if I paid goods and services, but you paid the guy friends and family, and that would make me nervous.
The reason, again, so the only reason why I did that was because I know he's a business. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why. And it's a lot of money, So again, it never crossed my mind that he's going to steal my money ever. I've never seen him as that person.
You have some protection with goods and services. I mean, that's why you pay that fee. No, to give yourself a little.
Absolutely, no, absolutely. So again, but my mentality wasn't that.
Right, you trust him.
Exactly. It wasn't. Again, I've never, thought anything bad of him as a person. Again, if I thought that he was bad in any way, I would have never sent them the money that way. I would have been like, let me just cover myself. Or I would have said, hey, send me an invoice. And that would have been it.
So Wednesday, Thursday.
So Wednesday, Thursday, nothing. And then I said, what the hell? I said, so now I feel like he's jerking me around, telling me it's leaving Monday. 2 days later, and it hasn't even moved. So he's like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. He's like, I already called the person at the warehouse, and they said that everything shipped. He shows me a screenshot of the person telling him that everything shipped, that there was nothing in the warehouse. Nothing. He's like, he goes, all right, well, what do you want me to do then? You want me to just give you a refund? And I was like, you know what? Just give me a refund. So,
what do you want me to do? You own the freaking store, dude.
Wait, it gets better. So then,
oh my God,
I say to him, he says, I said, you know what? Give me the refund. I said, you wouldn't be offering me a refund if you had shipped the item. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what I said.
Right. If you had it in stock. Right.
Yeah. So that was it. So he sends me the deposit, $340 as a direct payment, and they take, a little bit over $10 from me. So that was, dig move number one. Number two, because when I sent it to him, he didn't get hit with a fee. That was his payment. So number two, then so now the 340, the 320 and change, whatever, come in immediately, but the almost 1,600, it's pending. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I sent them to him directly. He got it instantly. Why am I, why is my pending? So I get on the phone with PayPal. So I speak to, one of the supervisors on there, and he goes, oh yeah, it looks like the payment was sent to you, but there's no money in the account. That's why it's pending.
Oh my God.
Yep. So I was like, what do you mean? So he's like, well, this is, what's happening is it looks like he sent it to you in a way that it takes, it could take up to like 5 days. So he called it an e-check. He goes, he sent it to you as an e-check. So it takes 5 days to process. And what's happening is we have to go get it from his bank. So we have to ask, send that request, and then we got to wait for the bank to respond. So it's this whole crazy 5-day process instead of just sending me the money right back like I sent it to him. So I said, the money's not there. There's nothing I could do. PayPal has your money. I said, what do you mean? I said, I got the 340, no problem. I said, how do they have my money when it's sitting there pending? I don't know what you want me to tell you. I sent the money. It's not in my account. PayPal has it. Deal with PayPal. Like that. And I was like, you can't keep saying that I have the money or that PayPal has the money, because if that were the case, I would have had the money. When PayPal got the 340, I got the 340.
Why is he being a douche?
The craziest thing in the world. So I'm like, you can't keep saying that to me, that you can't, there's nothing you could do because you have my money. Whether you sent it or not doesn't mean I got it. So if it's floating, it doesn't mean there's nothing you could do because it's your account where it's coming from. The biggest nightmare. And I'm like,
amazing that he's a business owner, and then wherever he's shipping it from, his distribution center, which of course, is third party, you have to take responsibility for that. You can't say, hey, well, I made the phone call. I don't know what you want me to do, brother.
It was I felt like,
asshole.
It was like because again, I never asked for the refund. He offered me the refund. For what reason? I have no idea. I guess he didn't want to deal with me or the money. I don't know. I have no idea. Again, me and him never had an issue. We never had a problem.
He probably screwed up inventory and didn't have it. That's it.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the hell, but I'm telling you, it was the most unpleasant experience I've ever had with somebody that, again, I never had an issue with the guy.
Well, look, the kid's doing it to pay for his own collection, is he not?
No, I mean, right. No, he said it. He said it. He says it plenty of times, we know that. But again, that doesn't mean that just because that's how you treat that company doesn't mean you got to treat the people who are buying from you that way. You know what I mean? So it was, it was just crazy. It was the craziest thing. I've been waiting 3 years for a period of Big Shoe Studios. Oh my God! Aren't they going out of business right now? I heard they're.
That's patience, Tony.
Yeah, I heard they're going out of business though. Sounds like they have a cash flow problem. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, but it's a scare. So the guy at PayPal goes, yeah, he goes, well, what happens is, he goes, we got to go after through his bank, and then if the money's not there, then it bounces back, and then we got to go back again, and that's going to take another 10 days. He goes, and every time we try, it takes longer and longer. I was like, what? So I'm expecting my money back probably latest by Wednesday, latest.
So I hope you get it.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Friends and family.
Yeah, we'll see. No, again, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about him stealing my money. That's not what I'm worried about. One bit. If I knew that if I got the slightest feeling that he was that type of person, he would have gotten it, as a business, not, so I'm not worried about that. He's not that. I at least, wouldn't expect him to be that type of person. And somebody who's willing to steal somebody's money like that, being in this community, being, like you said, he's showing his face in the community and all that stuff. And there's proof of everything.
Money makes people do awful things.
No, yeah. And there's proof of everything. Like, I don't know if he would take that risk, but it is what it is. We got to see what happens.
Right.
Fabs, I get PTSD. Yeah, no,
so now what are you going to do about your ecto?
Oh, I'm not getting it. I decided, just screw it.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Right? Not meant to be.
Well, that's exactly how I think of it. My thing is, I don't. The only reason why I ordered it was because number one, I don't own the Ghostbusters, right? I couldn't afford. For those who think I'm rich, when they came out, you couldn't get them on a payment plan because whoever carried them wasn't allowed. They didn't have payment plans, so you were getting either separately or you getting the whole bunch for like $800 and some dollars. Yeah. So I couldn't afford that, right? So if I were rich, I would have had my set of that, the Ecto 1 original, and obviously, but that didn't happen because I couldn't afford it. So I never bought them. And obviously, if I didn't have the Ghostbusters, why would I need the Ecto? So I didn't get the Ecto either. And just to have something from them, I said, let me get the Afterlife. And this is what happened. I said, you know what? That's my sign. You don't need it. It doesn't belong in your collection. You don't own anything that is part of that anyway. And I said, you know what? It is what it is. So that's why I'm not getting it. I'm not going to bother getting it. At least you didn't get a phantom shipping number after you paid for express shipping and find out months later the item. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Yeah, I heard those stories. Insane. Fabs, the runarounds and delays he gave me on Mando, Luke, freaking guy goes to a con. That's it. Again, that was my first and only experience. First, only, and last. Obviously, that'll never happen again, but it's just insane. Guys, hit that like button if you don't mind, please. I appreciate it. No, it's crazy. That story is insane. No, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's like and then the worst part is the coldness about it. It's like, there's nothing I could do. Talk to PayPal. I said, what do you mean? I said, well, if I can't get my money, no. And listen, and this is the worst part. I said, if I can't get the money in the next couple of days, I said, I don't want to wait, another 2 weeks for my money. I said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel your refund, so you can just send it to me directly. Well, there's nothing I could do like that. It was the worst. It was the worst. Before that, he said that no one's getting their Amanda Luke before Sideshow, even though I told him Sideshow had been shipping it Unreal. Yeah, no, it's crazy. But yep. Nah, I'm telling you. So what you just mentioned is the reason why he appears on channels, because that's why. So what happens is you'll notice that they'll do their videos, right? They'll do their day one videos. What would happen after that is, if the person liked the figure, what that person would do is they would put it in a raffle, right? Because obviously you have to overpay to get a day one. So the person didn't want to overpay. So what they would do is they would put that figure that they overpaid for in a raffle. And if they liked the figure, they would go to him and say, hey, I want this figure from you. And they would get something like 20% off from the figure, right? So that's the deal that goes on, behind closed doors to be promoted, right? So that's why you see him on channels promoting.
Well, as a distributor too, if he's a distributor, he's buying Hot Toy figures at a 35-40% discount anyways.
Correct. Right. So
he's getting them real cheap.
No, exactly. So that's what goes on, so that's why you see him getting promoted and stuff. So obviously those people who promote him are never going to have an issue. Clearly, why would they? So everybody else is, it is what it is. But it's just crazy. Like, you would think that like me and him like had a problem with the way he was talking to me. Again, like right off the bat, just because I'm asking about my package that, according to him,
you're $1,700 or you're $2,000.
Yo, $1,700. It was almost like $1,900. And not only that, but it's not a cheap item. You said it would leave Monday. It's already Wednesday. It hasn't moved from the day that I got the tracking. And he started telling me, why are you acting crazy? Not everybody's out to get you. I said, what are you talking about? I said, I'm stating what's happening to me. And you're talking about I'm crazy? Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Let me tell you something, right? Put it in perspective, right? I buy original art, right? I'm spending thousands of dollars on original comic art. If I saw something like not ship when it's supposed to ship, yeah, I'm getting on the phone with FedEx or something. I'm saying, hey, I'm going to protect myself. You know what I mean? I don't want to get burned.
That was my only issue, was it hasn't moved. It hasn't moved. It's a fair question. Like, you're telling me. And again, the only issue was that he said by Monday I'll have it moving, and it's already Wednesday and nothing's happening. I have every right to get upset. You don't have the right to get upset with me for asking you what you're doing. What?
Right. He left up.
Yo, so it was the most uncomfortable situation. Bobby says that's how I feel about Oculus, but I won't talk down. No, absolutely, this guy, absolutely not. You know what just happened with them? Let me tell you guys a Pop Collectibles story real quickly.
Pop Collectibles. Let me think. Who are they? Pop Collectibles.
From Hong Kong too. They are Jetta Patrol's people. He promotes.
I've never dealt with them.
So
Jetta Patrol, the pop guy.
Yeah, he promotes them. So anyway, so I asked them for, I forget which figure. I said, hey, do you guys, oh, I think it was Classic Loki or something. I forgot what it was. And I said, hey, do you guys have, what deals you have on for these figures? Took them like a week and a half, and they usually get back to me within like minutes. It took them a week and a half to get back to me. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I'll look again. And then I said, no problem. And then I messaged them less days later. Did you guys find nothing? Still, oh, okay, we'll check. Then finally you get a message back. When you order, put on this code, right? So they gave me like a special like coupon code. So when whatever the figure was, I forget what it was, on Sideshow was like $200 and something. With their code, the figure was like $320. I was like, what the is happening right now? Yo, I was like, what? I was like, where's the discount here? I was like, what's happening?
Did it go up? Did I put a code in to make it go up?
Did I put a plus sign? Yo, it was crazy. I was like, what the hell? So then I'm like, I see what they're doing now. So, I guess the first few orders that I bought from them, I guess they got a little like, oh, he's willing. Cause I bought, the 2.0 Spider-Man from them that's overpriced by them, so I paid that. So they figured, oh, he's overpaying, so let's just overcharge him. And so
he did it before. He'll do it again. This
exactly. Literally. And I was like, I'm good. So that was it for that. So I'm no longer sponsored, Bob. Keep talking smack. I know, and I won't name who does that. I asked them if they fit the new method. If they fit, they're gonna raffle do giveaway. You're right, that man. Yep. You know who it is. Michael, welcome. Look at you. I've had nothing but trouble with Pop Collectibles. 2 out of 3 see, and you're not the only one. There won't be you're not the first person to say that. A lot of people have, and again, I don't know how. I mean, I get it, but like, I've never, ever had an issue with them.
I'm saying to myself, why are you going to Pop Collectibles? Like, what does Pop Collectibles have that Kit doesn't have?
Hot Toys.
Okay.
But so the thing with Kit is when Kit, well, remember that Kit never carried Hot Toys. And
no, I would never buy. I've never bought a Hot Toy from Kit.
I have, but here's the thing. So I bought actually about 2 or 3 in total over the years, since he started. He only started carrying Hot Toys, I think, within the past 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing with him is that it's not easy for him to get the Hot Toys to begin with. So when you place an order for them, he's only getting those pieces for those orders, and that's it. He never has any extra stock. So once they go, they go. And he specifically told me, he goes, get all third parties from me. He goes, get Hot Toys through Sideshow, because it's a nightmare for him. So that's why I really don't get them from Kit, or else I would. If it was a regular, if he was a Pop Collectibles type, reseller for Hot Toys, absolutely Kit all day long, So that's the only reason why I don't. But I bought my 2099, one of my 2099 Spider-Mans from him, the original one, not the new one. I bought a what else did I buy? Oh my God, it's been so long. I bought, like I said, 2 or 3 in total. I just don't remember what the hell it was. But or else I would buy, everything from him. All right, we're gonna go to the next figure since we got sidetracked for an hour and a half. We got here.
So we talked Iron Man, we talked Neo.
Yeah, we're gonna go over this quickly because I know a lot of people. I know I didn't pre-order this, but I know I'm gonna get this probably for $100 somewhere. What do you think of this? Did you order these or no?
Didn't order them, but see, I'm worried, right? I'm a little worried with this.
Me too. Me too. And go ahead. I'm gonna tell you why, but go ahead.
Yeah, because I not that I want. The reason I didn't order it because I don't want that. I don't need R2D5 or whatever because I have the Sideshow one, right? If you're a real collector, you have that Sideshow one, and he's not that important of a character. But these little jigama things, yeah, I need like 6 of those, right? So I'm gonna have to like scalp around for them. I mean, that's in my mind, right? That I'm gonna have to do some work to get these if I want them.
Do you know what this is? Please tell me you know what this is.
What he's holding?
Yeah.
The
craziest
like a knife.
Nope. It's the craziest. Guys, let me know if you know what this is in the chat.
I don't know what he's holding.
Let me see what he said. Kit gets all my third party. Yep. Excellent service. 1 arrived damage. Email. Yeah, no, he fixes everything immediately. There's no run around. There's no hold on. There's no immediate. Because you know why? Because he knows what comes damage already. Like he already has an idea of, from the company, this may come out, this way. So he expects, some of the things to be.
Kit's amazing. I've literally never had one problem. And how many years a long time, right?
Yeah, years,
maybe 10 years even. I don't know. It's been a long time.
At least with me, at least 8 to 10.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Gaki's Toy Box, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being. He says N1 parts. Nope, it's even more basic than that. It's the craziest thing, you guys. I can't believe you guys don't see it. Let me zoom. Let me zoom. Maybe you'll see it this way.
No, I don't need it. It's got a slit in it.
Yeah,
so I don't get it.
It looks so familiar. Yeah, because you guys touch it every day. Whoever opens a figure knows what this is.
Oh, the stand?
Yes.
I don't see the perspective.
Yeah, exactly. This is where the crotch grabber goes into, and then this is where
yeah, but I guess I'm thinking that thing is way smaller than it is.
Right. No, it's not that small.
It's actually bigger. That figure is way bigger than we think.
Doesn't this remind you of a droid, a battle droid, the ones we just got? That same look, the same style of body.
Yeah.
Cross grabber, yep. Oh man, see, it's like the most base. It's so cool though. How they got, yep, you got it, Gaki. Roberto, dímelo, ¿cómo estás? Dímelo, Fabio. I typically get my figures through Sideshow unless I find a crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. When you pre-order everything, or at least most of the stuff, that's the issue. It's like you're already set up to overpay. And that's the issue. Like I'm well aware that when I pre-order, I'm going to pay full price plus tax and shipping just to and the points, obviously, to get my figure.
There was a time Big Bad Toy Store before they charged tax was the primo spot. That company got fucked when they had to start charging sales tax. And I know they felt it. Like they suffered.
You know what I would do? I would order one from Sideshow and then one from them. I would order one from always. Because I would get one from Sideshow because I knew I was going to get it first, but I didn't want to overspend. You know what I mean? So I would always just get my second figure from Big Bad Toy Store. So I would get, when I would get doubles, I would do that to save a little bit of money. And then I realized I was like, I'm spending, I'm spending less, but I'm not getting the points. So I said, you know what? Let me just get the points. So that's why I started just doing everything.
5%. That points is not doing anything for you, especially with the tax and shipping that you're saving.
Well, correct. Well, now, now it's a freaking, now that the figures are getting that much more expensive, it's where, where it's banging you, Yeah. You just can't have one. You're going to need to buy. Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly. So what do you think of this kit? So you're definitely getting them. You just got to wait and get them cheaper.
I'm just going to try to what's going to happen. Well, I'm going to end up blowing my spot. You want me to blow my load here? Damn it. So there's a guy, there's like you mentioned, but like the guy, Toy Kidults, right? There's these guys who either work at the hot toy factories in China or they get parts. So you'll see on eBay they're just selling this guy, right? Or they're just selling the droid, or they're just selling the head.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And when the figures come out, like for the first time, you'll see them on eBay.
Oh wow, no, I never knew. Well, I mean, not that I go looking anyway, but I never knew that. But yeah, this to me is not worth retail by any means. Maybe I'll use some coupon codes, some points, but this is not.
How much is the set?
The set is.
That's the thing. Like if it's over $200, no way. It's the same thing with that Jawa and Droid set, and that's exactly what I did because I wanted a whole boatload of Jawas.
$265.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with the Jawa Droid set. I must have purchased 8 Jawas off of eBay, and they came with them: the Jawa, the hands, the gun,
and the robot.
And no robot. Just
no robot.
Jawa.
Just the Jawas. Gotcha.
I think I was paying like anywhere from my best deals. I was getting it for like $80. Maybe I paid a little over 100.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are cool. They're very cool, but again, it's not worth that. And like I said,
50 plus tax and shipping.
No, not at all. No way. And
like $300. No way.
A lot of you guys are going to be able to get it, for way cheaper than that. This is definitely not worth that at all. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. Lahara in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Hit that like button, guys. Please don't forget, if you don't mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. We have the Thor Fabs. Would you pay 50-year membership Sideshow if you
of course?
Oh, absolutely.
I'd pay a $200.
I was gonna say we pay $150 for Amazon Prime just to get that stuff shipped in one day. So why the hell not? Absolutely.
Sideshow would never do it. They're making money off shipping. Like people don't realize they are making profit off the shipping margin.
Because they have first of all, they have a commercial account, right? So they have set pricing on everything. So anytime you see pricing fluctuate, that's just for them making more money. It's not because that's what they pay them,
And they're a scummy company. They're run by, they sued collectors. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but yeah, Sideshow has like gone after collectors over some petty nonsense in the past. So,
oh really? I didn't ever know that.
Oh yeah.
We're not. What do you mean?
You don't remember that story with Venable and the girlfriend who worked there, Susan Strange, whatever her name was?
No, not at all. I never watched them or any. I never knew anything like that.
There's a whole lawsuit. You can go find the lawsuits online. You can get it all through.
I gotta look into that. Yeah, no, I never heard of that. Bobby said, mine already shipped from Sasha. Don't be jealous. Penny. This guy. Thanks. Bob. Luis, thank you for collecting. So let's see. So we got Mike. Do you do quarter scales or what?
No, but this one's intriguing.
You like the gantry or no gantry?
Of course the gantry. That's what makes I feel like this appealing.
Say, I can't. I have it on pre-order. I didn't order the gantry just because there's no room. But I had to get the Mark IV because I have every other quarter scale Iron Man so far. And I have a feeling that if they're showing, not this, but you got the 4, you got a repaint Mark III, and the only one that they haven't, that they teased years ago that, not once, but twice already is the Mark II. So that's going to be coming very, very soon as well. Remember, you heard it here first. So yeah, I didn't get the gantry. I would have no room for this thing anywhere. I was telling them yesterday. Also, I was telling you guys that I don't. I only have the original gantry, the very, very first one, the plastic one. I don't have the die-cast one at all. I didn't need a second one, whether it was die-cast or not. It's not. It's the same exact thing. And they take up so much room too. So it wasn't logical for me to get it. But I would have loved to have it. It's just, like Mike said, this is what makes that figure pop. This is what makes the figure.
I mean, if this all plugs in nice, easy, like with an LED power source and everything like that, and I can have it all lit up like a Christmas tree,
that would be cool.
And I'll get it probably.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
If it's still battery operated, no thanks.
No, this is battery operated. This is all, they're not giving you a USB. No way.
You don't think so?
No.
They've been changing things to USB.
No, yeah, but look, you would see it. Where's the plug-in? You would see the wire. They're not.
Well, then I wouldn't futz with it then.
Yeah, it's all pre-lit regularly. They would tell you would see the wire somewhere.
Yeah, they need to do that.
For these big pieces, I think that should be the norm. To be putting batteries in these things, I think it's a pain. But yeah, I'm excited for this one, just to have it in my collection. The head sculpt looks beautiful. I don't know if you saw it. Look at this thing. Really, really good. The mustache looks great. Let me see. See, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really nice. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then, hold on. This guy. So I don't know if you remember. You remember what the first one looked like? That Marvel Legend looking body.
This one right here, right? This Marvel Legend looking body right here.
Well, this is the update with the suit. There's no more. That whole figure.
This is still looking very Marvel Legend looking.
No, this is the best version now. This is the updated version. You want to see
nothing? There is nothing best or updated about this version right here.
I'll show you.
Please enlighten me. I'd like to see it.
I will show you, so you could see what I means.
I'm excited. Here we go.
Watch. Hot Toys. Oh, come on. Come on. Watch. So this is, like I said, that's the updated one, and I'm going to show you the original one so you could see what I mean. And you're going to tell me which one you prefer, because you don't see the difference yet. Here we go. See the body? Okay. So this is the Marvel Legend. This body here
looks like crap. Yeah.
Okay, right. So now this is the update. See, so there's no joints exposed.
It looks like crap to me.
So I'm gonna say you're not gonna pre-order this.
No.
So what don't you like about the update?
I don't like Hot Toys based off cartoons.
Oh, you like the real stuff.
Well, and that's why I buy. Like, that's what Hot Toys are. They're little miniature sculptures. I like the art in that. This is a 3D printed piece of plastic. It looks horrible to me.
And look, they didn't even bother showing you the head sculpt because it's not ready yet. Because now they have to make it bigger because they changed the whole scale of this figure. And so they have to redo the head sculpt, which is why they haven't showed you any
and that whole Illuminous effect. I mean, it's just such a sale tactic because no one has a good enough display to do that.
Nobody's set up with black lights like that to constantly show it off,
Please, I've bought $90 worth of LED lights and try to stick them up in my glass display to light up my stupid Neon Tech Iron Men. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I bought this.
Oh, it's like a flashlight?
Yeah, it's a black light flashlight. So
I have I don't know if they're fish tank bars or whatever, but I bought these long, they're like 40-inch bars, and I have like 2 or 3 of them that are like lining my lowest shelf, and it lights up my Neon Techs.
That damn box is huge. I want this so bad. No room for them. I'm so weak though. He said I'm so weak though. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. So yeah, so this piece. Do I think it looks better than the original one? I guess to a certain extent. I'm not for either one. I was gonna get the original one, either way. Obviously not. I didn't pre-order that. I didn't pre-order this either. But I wanted to, I have Miles, I have Gwen coming. So obviously I need this one too. It's just, when I saw that, I was like, man, that's not worth that money, and that was my only issue, for that body to charge $200 and something for it. Absolutely not,
Right. If this was $119, okay, maybe.
Correct. Exactly. I think the price was for me at least.
You're charging Hot Toy price for this. No way.
Correct. It was way too expensive. And then now this guy, did you see this and what do you think of this? Because this is a big deal.
So did they make a head because we said something?
Absolutely. I told you. Remember I kept saying we're getting ahead. Because
you know what? We were saying go back and buy the old one because this one's not going to have a head. And all of a sudden, head.
Yep. So what do you think of, first of all, what do you think of the head? What do you think?
Well, I think the old head is better.
You think so? Yeah.
I think so.
What do you like about the first head better?
What I like about the old one,
Yeah, like what do you like better about the other?
Well, I like him with a stash, don't you?
Oh, you like the mustache?
I like the stash look. I don't
This,
like the non-stash look.
this looks like a completely different actor, though. Crazy,
right? It doesn't look like him.
Well, no, I don't mean. No, I think it looks like. What I mean is, it looks like a different actor without the mustache.
I feel like the sculpt is not that great.
Really?
Those are some baggy cheeks he's got there.
Well, he's old.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the other one then. I mean, yeah, right the other one looks like him. I mean, I see it and it's like, yeah, that's him.
Look at that. You don't think that's perfect? I think that's perfect.
Nah.
Look at that.
This is a easy
what do you
pass.
1 to 10?
The head sculpt?
Yeah.
7.
Not bad. Thought you were gonna give it a 5. No, what do you think of the suit? Do you like the suit?
No, I don't, and I don't like that helmet. I think that helmet.
I think the helmet's the best part of the whole thing.
I think it's horrible.
That's such a sexy helmet. You don't think so?
Those stupid horns on the top of it.
That's what makes it trooper. Because it's either if you take that off, it's just a plain trooper helmet. It's like a purge trooper.
Good.
It's like good.
This thing it's so stupid. I hate it. I hate it.
This is so. I love this outfit. Look at that. You're gonna tell me that's not badass?
No, they went too far with it.
What do you mean? What do you mean too far?
Meaning they felt like they had to make him enhanced or level 2 or power up. Like the first version of this character was great. I thought they did a great job. That character development was pretty good. I liked how he was and how he came off. He didn't need to go to level 2. He didn't need to level up.
Yeah, but you're blaming what? Hot Toys or the show?
I'm probably blaming the show.
Yeah, because the Hot Toys only made it because the show pushed them to 2.0.
Yeah, I'm not into this version. And basically, I'm not into this version.
Yeah, no, I can't. This thing next to each other, badass. I'll tell you that right now. They're gonna. You have the. Oh, you said you have the original. How many of the original you have? Just one, right?
Yeah, I think I just have one.
All right, and then last but not least, we got quarter scale. It's not. So at first glance, I thought it was a Midas. Like immediately, I was like, oh look, Midas is out. It is not. It is a golden version Mark III quarter scale, right? And it's numbered, so you get numbered acrylic display cases for these pieces, right? So
I thought this was 1/6.
No, this is quarter. But the thing is, number one, it's numbered. So what do you think of that? And number two, it's a Shanghai exclusive again. So what do you think of that?
I think Hot Toys, you're too late. I think you're too late with your numbering and trying to make stuff rare. Like you're too late. You missed it. You had a chance to be great and you missed it.
So you don't think this is beneficial to them whatsoever?
A numbered quarter scale?
Right.
This is already a low produced figure to begin with. You're not. Who are you fooling, Hot Toys?
Right.
Like you don't make a ton of quarter scale. I get that is not your primary audience. So you were only making 1,500 or 2,000 of these things. So now you're going to enumerate them? What a joke! They think they're tricking me. You're trying to fool me.
Now, question for you. So it's only 300 overseas. Now, what I said yesterday was I think that they're making, obviously, we're going to get our own batches here. They're not going to be numbered. Obviously, we're not going to get acrylic bases. Obviously, this is just for them, right? Do you think that as well? Or do you think we're not getting this at all over here? And they're just getting the 300 over there?
I mean, to be honest, I thought this was a 6 scale. So, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy another gold one. I like gold. It looks cool.
The Thor says, speak for yourself, Fabs. I'm watching you with all my black light on. And all my black light on. This guy, I'm getting him and keeping his helmet, even though he reminds me of Zurg from Villain from Toy Story. Bad Boy for Life say pass. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Zurg from Stores. Yeah. There's a familiar look to that helmet. Yeah.
So I love the paint. The paint application is beautiful. It reminds me again of Midas. It's not Midas. It's a Mark III. It's a sexy, sexy paint application. I love the paint. I've always loved the gold. You guys, I told you the story yesterday about my Shanghai exclusive gold chrome version. And I'm not crazy about, I'm not going crazy over this 300 thing. I'm not, I don't need an acrylic base display case anyway. I like my stuff to get dusty regularly. So I wouldn't cover it. I think this would be one of those pieces that you would have like on top of like on a shelf just by itself, covered up. You know what I mean? That just looks like a trophy type thing. But without that acrylic base display case, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Mike, you don't have any quarter scales at all?
No.
Are you not getting into it at all?
No.
See, I kind of like regret it a little bit because of the way I collect. For the first one, the Mark 42, which was that yellowish one, that gold and reddish one, I bought 2 of those quarter scales. Then I bought whatever it was that they made so far, the Mark 3. Then I bought the Spider-Man. I got 2 Spider-Mans, 2 deluxe Spider-Mans. I got the other marks that they made from Iron Man, the Age of Ultron one. The I think that was Age of Ultron, and there was another one that they made. But yeah, I regret it because they take up so much room. They're so tall. And
you're getting into statue realm. Like once you go quarter scale, that is statue world.
Yeah,
I have statues, and it's a different game.
Not only that, but the thing that's scary, the scariest thing for me about that whole quarter scale thing, is that these bases come with these like crotch hooks that do absolutely nothing for the figure, And I have them up on floating shelves against the wall, and they're up high. So my fear is if one, for whatever reason, just slides off that hook,
one Long Island earthquake, and you're in trouble.
It's done. It's done. And that's my fear. So I have to do a whole, clean up here and start putting, these pieces against the wall where they're not going to go flying. Because where I have them right now, one falls, it's done. Completely like gone. So that's my fear with those. But I regret getting into the quarter scales because, again, they take up so much room. They're very expensive. They take up so much space. And, with the amount of figures that I have already, it's like not even, it's not even worth it for me anymore to get into these big pieces, because all I'm doing is losing, so much room over big pieces that are just whatever.
And there was a time that I actually, I think I had only missed 1 or 2. Like I missed the 3 and I was going to go back. Like I was considering, because I was such a big Iron Man guy. I'm like, you know what? Like, let me do a big Hall of Armor quarter scale, because I thought that's where they were gonna go, with it.
Right.
I don't know why they didn't, to be honest. Like
they will over time. You're gonna see, like over the years, we're gonna have a Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3.
Why didn't they do that from the onset? Like it makes sense to me. The 7 figures, a giant.
Correct.
A giant quarter scale
Hall
of Armor.
That would be sick. And it doesn't mean they won't make it. You could be 100%, but it's over, it'll happen over the years. Like I said, next is going to be, there's no reason for this golden Mark 3 at all. So what they should have done was release the Mark 2.
Right.
Eventually we're going to get, like I said, it's a no-brainer to get a Mark 1. I think it's going to be massive. It's going to be, slightly smaller than a Hulkbuster. And we're probably going to get, 6 as well. 6 is an iconic, suit. So it's 5. So they're all coming. They're all coming. It's just when.
They blew it, though, because I was a customer, 100% a customer, 3, 4, pre-pandemic, I was a customer. You know what I mean? But now space, you know what I mean? And how much these things are costing now. Yeah. I'm not a customer. You lost me. You missed the boat. Yeah,
it's getting crazy. Like I said, I've slowed down a lot. I've canceled orders from Sideshow to get them cheaper. And obviously the ones they don't message me about, obviously I cancel them as well, and I just get them elsewhere, because if I want my figure right now, I don't need to play that game that they're trying to play. So
right.
Roberto says that Moff Gideon went to a Dominican barber shop because that shave of his on point.
That is true.
Oh my God.
That shape up is nice.
That was great. That was perfect. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for my Mark II. I'm very excited for the because now I can't stop. That's the thing, right? Once you get started, see, here's everything. Once you get started, that's it. And my only, and this is the way I am. If I decided to no longer collect quarter scale, you know what I would do? I would sell all my quarter scale just to not have them. Just to not have them.
Sell them. Let me help you out.
It's like just to not have them. I was because do you guys don't realize how much room, how much more space I would have for 1/6 if I get rid of all those one quarters. Like I have an Enterbay RoboCop that's a quarter that I don't think I'll ever get rid of. But all the other Iron Man, all that stuff, like I love those things, but they're so I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to think about it because I'm really, like I said, I've been thinking about it, but like I can't get myself to like really fully commit to selling that stuff. But if it starts getting like where like I need like the space, and it is what it is, you know what I mean?
I have a bunch of quarter scale statues that take up one whole module case, and let me tell you, I look at that and go, well, I could fit a whole bunch of Hot Toys
right
up there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too. I'm like, this is crazy, man. It's getting out of control. So another thing I wanted to talk about real quickly regarding third parties, they just came out with this figure that is insane. Did you see this, Mike? So Interstellar, this company named what's the name of the company? Let me see. It's called 3-Step Studio. 3-Step Studio it's called. So they made an Interstellar, what's his name? Matthew McConaughey figure. And as you can see, the most basic figure, the most basic base. This is the accessories that you have. This little, control for the backpack, I guess. And that's about it. Look at the head sculpt. Is a very decent. Look at it. Just very, very blah. There's nothing great about it whatsoever. And the reason why I'm pointing, look at it. It's okay. It's not great. But the reason why I'm pointing all these things out is because look at this price. Look at this price. Becky, look at this price.
Yeah, that head sculpt's not that good.
Look at that. Look at that. Deposit, 200, total, 630. What?
No way.
Can you imagine spending $630 for a figure that's not even licensed? There's nothing to it. The base. Look at this base. You know who makes these bases? Damn Toys. Damn Toys makes these bases. They're the worst. But this is not worth $630. I can tell you that right now.
I mean, companies are getting just stupid.
Because this is a direct response to InArt.
3-Step. You got to take the 2-Step out of here. This is $650. Like
this is a direct response to InArt.
But there it is. Limited to 170. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what that means? They could keep it. Because hell no.
You could be a lucky 170 people to spend $600 on a $200 figure.
Yeah, $200. You think that's even $200? Not even.
I think that's probably
not even.
I mean, think about it. I guess with because they're making such a minimum amount of them, and
well, they need to make something. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you. Well, you're probably right. That's probably $100 figure.
No, yeah, absolutely. All this stuff is cheap, material, cheap stuff. There's nothing fancy. And again, it's not even licensed. Like, what are we paying? $630 or $630 for?
Right. It's not even licensed.
You like idiots. What is happening here?
The Pathfinder, you dummies. Yeah, if it was licensed, I can understand. Okay, you're paying the studios a big chunk.
Right, exactly. Pablo, how are you, Pablo? Welcome. He says the sculpt looks like Todd McFarlane. It does. But yeah, can you guys imagine 630? Absolutely not. So I wanted to get into that real quickly. It needed to be talked about.
Okay, if it was great, right? If it was great, if they did some amazing figure, right, and it blew everyone's doors off, and it was only 170 pieces. All right, you're kind of getting into custom, I guess, territory right there. And,
but this is not even like custom, quality. You know what I mean?
They're
this
trying
is
to make it that way, though. They're
trying, but
failing.
Yeah, Present Toys one coming soon. Oh yeah, they did. Oh, that's right, they did tease one too. Present Toys. Let me see if I can find the picture real quickly.
I don't have that much love for that movie. I mean, the song in it's cool.
I've never even seen the movie, and actually I was gonna watch it, I think yesterday, real quickly, because I was like, oh look, that's supposed to be a good movie. And like I said, I never watched it, so I was gonna watch it last night, and I think what did we put on? We put on something else instead. Oh, you know what we put on? Which I would love a figure of? The Phantom. Remember Billy Zane? The Phantom, 1992?
Do I remember Billy Zane?
That movie.
He's a stud.
That movie I was watching for the first time last night. And I would love a figure of the Phantom.
What's that line from Zoolander with Billy Zane?
Oh yes. When he was at the show. He was at
he said something.
yeah. But no, the what do you call it? The movie, guys, in that suit, you could see like he's got like, skulls on the suit. Really, really nice. So I hope somebody makes that. And I can't find the Present Toys. Hold on, let me see where I can find it. Interstellar.
There you go. Why don't you pull that Billy Zane Zoolander clip and stop playing the Watermelon Man for me?
Here, wait, I found it. Here it is. Here it is, guys. Interstellar coming soon. What the? What the hell? That my phone just started speaking on its own. How crazy was that? That's scary. They're listening to us, guys.
That's what I was going to say. That
they're listening.
You're bugged.
You're bugged. The CIA's got me. All right, so yeah, there you go, guys. And then obviously we're gonna. So Mike requested you guys to judge our figures of the week. So what I decided to do instead was this. So we're gonna do something called, which I'm gonna. I had a show planned for this, and it's happening. I just got to figure out when. So it's called, obviously,
Fab's Wheels and Deals. Fab's Crazy Wheel of Death. Oh, Toy Battle. Trying to guess there. Okay.
So this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna spin, right? I want to spin, and whatever, obviously, whatever company you get, you're gonna get a figure from that company. I'll do the same, and then you guys are gonna judge.
I like this. This is smart.
This is cool. Third party, your favorite. Third party. Go ahead, pick one.
So that's it. We're starting now.
Yeah, we're starting now. Let's go.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna get mine now.
All right, third party.
Yep.
Third party. I gotta bust out something quick because I don't want to. I'm not gonna go digging for something.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, Marvel. All right, go ahead. You go first, and then I'll go. So we don't leave you guys.
What are you doing? Third party? You doing Marvel? What are you doing?
No, you got a third party. I got Marvel.
So I thought. Listen, why wouldn't we then both show our third party figures, and then whose third party figure is better?
Fine. All right, so
and then we win. We get a point.
Right. All right, fine. Go ahead. Third party. Look at him with the stock in the back. Unreal warehouse.
Yeah, you see all that bullshit.
It looks like my background. Not this one.
All right. Should I go big with an iron? I think I'm gonna go big with this Iron Man here.
Go ahead. That's a third party?
This is third party. Is it not? Or wait, not a custom. Wouldn't this be third party?
Custom is not a third party. Custom is
this is third party. No.
Let me see.
Am I gonna get disqualified here?
What is that? Oh, what the hell is that? Wait. What is that? Is that the magnetic one?
Yes.
Oh, what's the company again?
RF Studios or something like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember seeing that, but it's all magnetic. That's cool.
It's all magnetic, but it is flimsy. I'm gonna break it. It's gonna fall apart here. It's really it's I guess it's a figure, but oh my god, is it fragile?
I'm gonna get mine now.
But yeah, it's all magnetic. It's all you know, I probably got to do a better gut. It's yeah, all these parts are like are it's like he's like in, you know, assembly, right? So everything is gonna get up there. So everything is like, see those little like pins in there? So everything is like kind of standing off it. And of course I got it like with that hollow, but it lights up too, and I don't have the stupid thing plugged in. But it is fragile. Fragile, fragile, fragile. That's the only problem with it. Fragile, fragile, fragile. And I bought 2 of them because I said to myself, this thing is going to crumble on me and I'm going to probably break it. You know what? I have another one actually here where I didn't assemble it all the way. So this is what it looks like. I am going to break this thing.
I found one. I found one, guys. No, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful.
So like this, yeah. I kind of have it like 2 versions. So like some of it, I have it all assembled, and then this is like what the underskeleton looks like, which is pretty decent.
No, that's awesome. Does that light up? Why is it wired?
Yeah, it lights up. So yeah, see that cord there? It's got a
oh, sick.
It's got a USB power source. So I have to get like a power bank and, you know, get all that set up.
Spit in, pick it. This guy. No, that's awesome. That's a great figure. All right, guys. So what I picked was, so in celebration of the new, obviously the new Deadpool movie, I picked this third party that came with, it was actually a combination. It was a double pack actually of the 2, called Logans. So this is I forget the name of the company, but this is, let me zoom in so you guys could see. Hold on, let me get this off. Very, very decent. What I liked about the figure was the blood. Like I said, it came with 2. It came with 3 outfits, 2 figures. One of them was a tux when he was at the taxi driver, the limo driver. And then this was one of, you know, the other one, the bloody version. And then there was a clean version as well. So beautiful. Actually, let me see if you guys get the, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful. Again, very basic. There's nothing to the figure whatsoever, but it's just such a nice piece. You know, I love this thing. Look at the shoes. Really, really nice. Again, very basic. It was not expensive. The double pack was not expensive, but really, really
okay.
Cool.
Come on, guys. Let's pick which one you like, and we're gonna go to round 2.
All right, guys, come on. Let us know
who won that battle.
Yeah, both third party.
I'm dying to show that Wonder Woman actually. That
Which
Wonder Woman, guys.
Oh wait, did you open it? Did you open it yet?
I opened it.
Oh, you did? Good.
I'll show it. I'll use it for one of my figures. It's
all right, guys. Let us know which one of the 2, so we could go to round 2.
It's the only figure. It's the only figure I opened.
And then, and then we have the OSC showcase as well. 1/6 Evolution showcase. At the end, I got you guys posted a bunch of really cool pictures. Let's see. Those are better clothes than I ever wear. This guy, Eric in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. You made it. I never see you anymore. He's always I only see him in the group selling. He don't say hello, nothing, just selling. I got stuff to sell. Say hello sometimes. Selfish. Welcome, my friend. Mike wins it. Iron Man. Oh, you guys, so biased.
I know, Flavio, come get your stuff.
I didn't know Flavio's stuff. This guy.
That was a good one, Thor. That was a good one.
Iron Man Bones takes it.
Okay, wheels of deals. Let's go. Spin it.
Suck it, Luis. We got Frank, that Iron Man. You guys, unreal. All right, I lost. You guys are the worst. Some friends you guys are. All right,
listen,
next.
They're a truthful bunch of guys. That's it.
All right, next.
Spin it. What are we doing?
Let's see. Oh, people's choice. You guys pick. So you guys pick between Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, and obviously whatever the count is, then whoever has the highest. You can
pretty much pick any freaking figure that exists because we probably have it.
Yeah, from both our collections, literally. That's crazy, right? They can literally pick like
probably right. I mean, or if you named a character, I guarantee
we have something from it.
Yeah, there's like a representation of it.
That's crazy. All right, so we got
old school Star Wars. All right,
we got one DC,
2 DC.
We got Star Wars. We got 2 Star Wars. We got 2 DC.
Joker.
All right.
Arkham Asylum.
Joker, Arkham Asylum. I got that. You got that?
Is that? No, I don't have that.
That's from the video game. Game.
No, I didn't get that Joker. I didn't like that Joker. No,
Eric. He doesn't collect. Soon though.
No, I have I have a few figures from that line, but not that Joker.
No, that Joker everybody wanted after they noticed that the line was going to continue. Everybody wanted it then. DC. So we got 3 DC. Ooh. All right. So far 3 DC. That's it. Only 3 people. There's 25 in here. Only 3 people are. Well, he needs it. I have this guy. See, he's always selling something. Oh, how much, Eric? How much? PJ Pants. This guy. Oh my god.
Remember, if we do Star Wars, I got to run to another room. DC, it's right over here.
Can you imagine, guys? Mike has to go to another collection room to get the figures.
It's not
because it's not only one room. He's got multiple.
All right, that might be true.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That's crazy. All right, so so we're doing DC. Go ahead, DC. Let's go.
All right, you're gonna have to go first. DC.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll think while you.
Do I have anything DC on my desk? DC.
Wonder Woman's DC. Duh.
Oh, your guess. I should do her, right? All right. Look at this. Honestly, and I do believe this. This is the best Wonder Woman
ever made so far.
In my collection, no question.
Yeah.
No question.
100%. Her size, her weight, everything.
And look, and I guess I could bust out the other Wonder Womans to prove it, but
I did. I took a picture of all of them. Not all of them, but
look. Well, because the hair.
Look, yes,
the hair is what does it. Like, and look, they did the right
red
costume, right? Because that's that bright cherry, shiny red.
Yep.
And the gold blue, is like that shiny gold,
blue, so and it just pops. The blue skirt.
And I know my camera sucks, but like that hair and that head sculpt. Like I even feel like that head sculpt it's
beautiful.
Way better.
It's beautiful. Fabs, your Ecto one from is Mike's Luca.
You know what?
Can you imagine?
Well, I was gonna say, if you ever want to see what a Hot Toys case looks like, I could show you a few.
Show you a few. All right, my turn to get my DC. All right, so he got Wonder Woman.
But that Wonder Woman, I think it's still available on Sideshow. Go get that. If you don't have a Wonder Woman, like it's that premium that the hair one is getting, no way. Like it's just, she's going in my Trinity display for sure. I'm gonna take out that other one that I got.
That hair of hers is beautiful. The hair is what makes her. The hair and the outfit.
The hair and the outfit, because the red is like a shiny.
Yeah, those are her perfect colors. That's why she looks so good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I got my figure, my DC figure, and I made it fair. I made it another female as well.
All right, playing fair. I like it.
This figure to me is such a classy figure, guys.
Oh,
this figure to me is an amazing
that's a good one.
This figure, I remember when it came out. Again, nobody wanted this thing. I don't remember what happened in the market with it, but I was like, this is a must. It's been like this since I bought it, in this same position. Look at the articulation of that body.
Came to play. I like that figure.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Yeah, one of my favorite female figures of all time. This one right here. It's just such a classy piece.
I like that one.
All right, guys, pick your poison. Pick your poison. Let's see. Carlos, have a good night, my friend. Thank you for being here. Rich, nice. This guy, what the hell is he talking about? Rich. What do you mean, Rich? Miami. Yeah, let me just pick her up. All right, guys, let us know who wins. Who's got the
beautiful acrylic stand that
that beautiful. Don't go by the stand.
Don't let that influence you, though.
Don't go by the stand. Go by the figure. Let's see. Mike wins again. Unreal. Harley Quinn. Oh,
the Harley's good.
Oh, we're tied. I'm winning. Love the but just oh, I won. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being loyal for once. Unbelievable. So beautiful. Look at that. She's sipping the coffee in jail like a true pro. Look at the book. She's reading the Bible. Real nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like when they do that. When they do that drop down with the hair with the plastic, it works. It works with sculpted. It does.
All right, let's see. Matt Planet says, Harley, have to go, guys. Oh, Matt Planet, good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. The tour. Harley Quinn. Yes, I won. All right. So obviously we got to do best 2 out of 3. So round 3.
All right.
And then this is the last round. And then we'll do, like I said, the OSC showcase, and we're out of here. All right. Last spin. Let's go. All right.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Son of a.
Star Wars. All right, go ahead.
All right, I'll be back. You better show yours first.
Oh, I got a good one for you guys. I got a good one. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back for more. All right, guys. All righty. Well, I almost showed it prematurely. I don't want to do that. I want to wait for him first. I don't want him to see my heat, because then he will take the title for the night, and obviously we can't allow that, because all right, we're ready. He probably went in the other room. Oh man,
these things are all in my display case, so I mean, let me tell you, it's not easy grabbing everything out of it real quick. I grabbed 2. I'm cheating.
Miami says he has 2 rooms for his collection.
I got what?
2 rooms for his collection.
I took over the basement, guys. I finished my basement, and I took it over. Who am I going to pick here? I have a custom Star Wars that I made myself. Well, these are both customs, to be honest.
The Thor says, Mike, whip out some stickers and you win hands down.
I should bust out some stickers.
Oh my God, there's some stickers. Our operators are not standing by. All right, let me go first.
All right, go first.
So guys, as you know, this figure just came out. This figure is beast. top 10 figures of the year for me. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. This thing is gorgeous. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. I got the rockets on. One thing, I think we should have gotten some spurs for this. Does anybody think the same as me? He should have had some spurs back there. Maybe not, but I think he should have. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
come on. You're busting out Cad Bane on me?
Did you get yours yet? No.
No, I actually I don't know if I pre-ordered him actually.
Oh my god. Wait till you get this thing. This thing's gonna blow your mind.
I don't know if I pre-ordered him.
This thing, the presence of it alone, you're gonna be like, holy crap. Really, really nice figure. Oh, look what you got.
Yeah, I'm busting that out on you.
Look at that, guys. So this is what he did with the Mud Troopers when they came out. He bought a whole case, right?
Yep.
He bought a case. He put different head sculpts on them, and look at them. He's got a whole bunch of different Mud Troopers.
But look, Kit's got these heads, guys. So they're like $30.
Right.
They fit, super easy on these trooper figures, and yeah, it gives them a little like personality. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's very smart. Very, very smart. That's cool.
But I don't know, these Mud Troopers, I love this design. I'm a Mud Trooper fan.
Those are one of the best figures, Star Wars figures that they ever made.
Yeah, I was into that whole like dirty, grimy look. The coat, the cloak was very like World War II. I dug it.
Fabs wins this fight. This fig is fire. A lot of people are using the spare toothpick from Crosshair. Oh, I saw that too. That looked cool. And I was like, wait. I was like, does it come with a toothpick? I was like, that looks awesome. I thought, because remember, I think the Crosshair figure comes with multiple toothpicks. I think it's got a couple in there. So
I'm going to cheat too. Look at this. This is also take Rey's body and you throw on a Leia head. And you got like this younger Leia yellow lightsaber.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's like a future. Like,
and I think like this waist thing is different. You know what I mean? I toyed around with it. Like I think this is not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? But that, like, you know what I mean? I was like looking to make a younger Leia. You know what I mean? Because she obviously trained.
He said, "Done. Don't show no more. You won."
I know. I get a little, she was right there next to these guys. So I'm like, let me grab her.
No, that's awesome. So, guys, who won this one? Let us know who won. Look at this, Mike. Whoa, brilliant Leia hack. Well done, sir. Well done.
See, that's look. I'm showing that now, so I don't have to beat you up too bad, later on.
All right, guys, let us know what figure do you like better, the Mud Troopers or the Cad Bane? Look at that. That mouth open one is awesome. That's my favorite one.
Right.
And if you put him in like a firing pose, oh
yeah,
man,
like he's being like
he's shooting at somebody. Oh my god. All right, guys. All right, nobody's telling us. I guess you won.
Everyone fell asleep.
Yeah, everybody's like, all right, good night. All right, so guys, we're gonna do. Oh, Guillermo in the house. Welcome, Guillermo. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this and we're gonna go boom. All right, so guys, beautiful, beautiful figures again from you guys in the group. Thank you guys for sharing, because you guys know that I love looking at that stuff, and you guys actually, like touch up pictures and make your own stuff, and it's really, really cool. So I'm glad that you guys share. So here is the very first one. So this is again John Santana. He's got Venom and Hulk. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful picture. That thing is gorgeous. He touches them. Look, he does the backgrounds. He does the smoke. He does the rain. Beautiful, beautiful picture. Look at the raindrops. How sick. Wait, let me remove this. Look at the raindrops. How sick is that? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Then we have oh, Cad Bane, I won. Star Wars hack for me. Look at that. Cad Bane, Cad Bane, Cad Bane. I win. Thank you. All right, so
you guys can let him win. I know.
It's my show. They let me win.
Exactly.
We got second. Oh, come on. Don't give me this again. Then second image is, again, John Santana with the Captain America. Look at that. He's got the shield on top, holding it. It's got full flames. Talk about a hot shower. Look at that. It's got like lava coming down on him. Awesome, awesome. Look, you see this base here? This thing. See this base here? This is the Iron Man, the quarter scale Iron Man base that he's on. That's sick. Then we have, guys, another John Santana picture. Spider-Man versus Hulk. So he's got Miles fighting the Hulk. Look at the what do you call it? The web. That's awesome. That's a beautiful, beautiful picture as well. We have, look at that. Another John Santana. Look at that Wonder Woman. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture. Then we have another John Santana with the Matrix we were just talking about earlier. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful picture. He takes amazing pictures. We got Harold with the Fennec.
That's somebody I need to get.
Yeah, I got her today. Oh, you're gonna love that thing. I did my video. My video will be up tomorrow. Sometime in the afternoon for you guys. I'll share it, obviously. And then we have Kurt with the Shazam, with the OG Shazam. Did you see this? This was Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's that one that I got.
Yep, the Captain Marvel. This is beautiful. Very classy figure. Then we got another Kurt picture with the 3 Jokers. Look at that.
That's a cool one.
That's really freaking cool. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The Thor. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for being Flavio. Flavio, unreal. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you soon. And then we have Harold again with the Mando. Look at that. That looks real as hell. That looks like it's from the show. And obviously, last but not least, the winner of everything, Bow. You know it. You know it.
Oh, Jesus. I was hoping you'd burn that.
Oh my God. So, all right. So, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for those who stayed the whole time. Thank you. We always appreciate it. Like I said, I will be getting my Bark Speeder and my 2 Bark Speeders on they already shipped, so probably either Wednesday or Thursday. I am getting, like I said, I ordered my Marty and Doc Brown from that website, so we got to wait for those. I also have to get my my Thena as well. I never got my email from Sideshow, so I got to get her at some point for obviously dirt cheap too. And who else? There's somebody. Oh, I'm getting my Mark 7. When they start shipping, I'm getting the rooted, obviously, Wonder Woman. I am getting and my double, not my double pack, my 2 Loki premium packs from Day One Collectibles are coming at the end of the month. I can't wait for those. And Mike, what do you have coming in?
No, I just had Loki come in. Finally, he came in actually today, and believe it or not, like I think that might be, after this Neo, that might be my last pre-order. That like officially might be my last Hot Toys pre-order. So I am officially caught up. No pre-orders, nothing outstanding.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. So
you're just going to be buying. You're just going to be, as they come, you're going to start looking for them.
So yep, I'm completely taking a different approach, obviously, and
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see if it works out. Look at it. look, I have a ton of figures, so if I miss out on a few at this point, I'm like,
right.
I'm at that point in my collecting career that I am not crying over spilt milk.
That's exactly what I said to myself. I said, it's getting to the point where they're getting very expensive. They're getting very expensive, and
Too
it's not
many.
even.
There's too many.
But it's not even about that. It's not even about the expensive part. That what I was saying. I think the problem is that once you pay full retail plus tax and shipping, and then you find them for $200-$300 cheaper later on, that's what hurts. So if you know that, what the hell is going to make you want to keep overspending all this money? It doesn't. To me, it doesn't make sense.
Well, but look, let's be honest here. If you're really collecting every single new order hot toy, and look at whether people want to hear this or not, if you really are collecting that, you need to be making a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys. Like, you're not just making $100,000 a year.
Right.
You're making decent money to do that, because it is a mortgage payment. You know what I mean? There is 8 to 10 figures at 250, 300, let's say 300 average, right? Because some are 4.
It's over 300. Yeah, it's over 300.
So when you have 8 figures times $300, you're dropping $2,400 on average, you say, throughout the year, a month. It's too many at this point. Like, I don't know how Hot Toys is. They must obviously not be thinking, well, how many people are buying every single figure, you know what I mean? But it's not a completionist hobby, I guess, anymore,
because it was at one point, and that's why I was getting everything, because it was it was
two a month.
Not only cheaper, correct, not only cheaper, but they weren't pumping them out as much. And not only that, but they weren't, every line that they did have was only 1 or 2 figures. You know what I mean? It was never 4 figures per line, 10 figures per line. It was very 1, 2, you were done. The max you had maybe was 3, and that was a lot for one line. So it was easy to collect everything. It was easy to buy everything. But again, everything's so expensive. And not only that, but you're losing half the value. It's like a car. You buy the car full price, and then literally you take it off the lot, and you already lost money.
And it was easy, like at Jeff Fabs, you're probably the same way I was, right? When these figures were appreciating, you justified to yourself a little bit. You're like, well, look, I'm at least I'm maintaining some value here in my collection,
right?
Because I could get out of this figure probably for what I put in it.
Correct.
Now that is not the case anymore. It's gone.
One thing that that had me very content with getting everything in the beginning was the fact that I knew there was resale value in it. Not that I was in it for that, but I knew that, God forbid, if I ever got to sell, there'll be money in there. Right. There'll be money in there, and it's not going to be a complete loss. Right. Which even at this point, you buy a figure for $400. You want to sell it for $150. You'll sell it for $150, but you just lost all that money. You know what I mean? So it'll never be junk, right? I would at least hope that it's not. You're not spending all this money on junk that is worthless at the end, right? It'll always hold
worth under $100.
Correct. Right? Something. So you're not completely throwing your money away, but it's getting to a point where, like I said, it's like a car. You buy the car full retail, brand new, you take it off that lot, you already lost, a third of the money, so it sucks. It sucks to have to, deal with that. And, Bobby says, feels good that even 1% are feeling that. It would be for somebody to deny that inflation is affecting collecting, like, is lying.
Look at, we all buy eggs. They're all expensive.
Oh my God, man.
Please.
So yeah, so it's crazy. So I 100% I'm feeling, like I said, any other time, if money, wasn't an issue, I would have just, waited for Sideshow to get everything from. But it's like saving even $40 is a big deal. It's a huge deal. Like those the Marty and Doc Brown I just ordered from that website, $245 and change. On Sideshow, they're $270 before tax and shipping. So it would have been over over $300 easy. I got them for $245 and change shipped. You cannot beat that. And again, are the points? That was another thing. My points. Oh, am I going to get point? I don't even care at this point. It doesn't even matter. I'd rather save all that money than overspend. And like you said, that's not even doing anything for me. It's just out of habit now, you know? It's just getting used to the being used to the constant pre-ordering. It's the only reason why.
The one thing I showed you with that the Iron Man nightmare from Mysterio, right? You know, the Iron Man Mysterio figure.
Yes,
he's all beat up in the skeleton face,
skull,
right?
Yes.
That was a $400, I think, figure.
Yep.
And I ordered a case, guys. To be honest, I wanted to do a display, so I ordered a case of those figures. And for whatever reason, you can say I got lucky, but the guy who I ordered them from flaked on me. He flaked on like all my pre-orders. And I ended up moving to another company, and I didn't reorder.
So lucky, because you would have lost.
So lucky because those figures are $175 a piece.
Dirt, yeah, they're dirt. I bought two. I bought one for me and one for the raffle. And when I saw what they're going for, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I wanted to get more. I wanted to get like 3, and I was like, "You know what? Let me just do 2 for now, and then if I need another one." Man, you would have wasted so much money.
Well, let's do the math, right? 800, 900. And then the tax on them and the shipping. So you're well over $1,000 I would have lost if I would have kept that pre-order.
Yep. No, it's crazy. So
crazy. So, and that's a new figure.
That's what I mean. You know, we're paying full price for these figures that are losing crazy amounts of money. Again, I hope that eventually Hot Toys fixes this. And I think one way to do it is by, getting into more lines, but limiting the amount of figures per line, because right now they're making so much stuff, you can't keep up. You got these Cayman Rider things that just came out of nowhere. Those grasshopper looking things. You got that video game.
Don't you think those are cheap for them? Like, I almost feel like those are money makers for them. Because it's plastic, right? So I almost feel like the vehicles are very high margin.
Oh, absolutely. That's another thing. I haven't pre-ordered the Batman with the gray and blue, that Ben Affleck Batman from the Flash with the bike.
With the cycle.
Right. I haven't bought that because the combination alone of both the figure and the bike is like 600 and change, almost $700, right? The bike alone is $400. It's all plastic, okay? And it's over $400. That is not worth $400 for that piece of plastic. So today I was like, man, should I just order the figure by itself and then hope to get the bike later on? Because you could get them separate. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to get them together. And I'm glad that they didn't force you to get them together, because you know how they do the deluxe packages where they combine something that, like, for example, the Mark 6 with the gantry. You could only get the certain metal pieces with that combination, right? So that's why I was like, let me just get the Batman. Let me get the Batman figure, and then later on I'll get the bike. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because the bike is going to be, you're going to be able to get that bike dirt cheap eventually, because again, it's all plastic and it's not worth almost $500 by itself. Absolutely not. Not for me, at least. Because again,
it's not COVID anymore, right? There was a time where they pumped this economy full of money and everyone had COVID checks and stimulus checks, and they were getting away with raising these prices, and they got to bring it back, I feel, right?
Yep.
These figures should be $200, $220, and if they have a really good head sculpt, $250. But they shouldn't be going $280, $300, like the Iron Man figures that are over $400.
No, that's too much. And look at the rooted stuff now. You got
ain't that the biggest scam?
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
It's rooted, it's going to be double.
Well, Wonder Woman is 400 and change. That Iron Man Celebration's 400 and change. You're gonna have the Joker and Anakin. They're gonna be probably almost 500, about at least. So it's gonna
come out and show me that then. Like, how they're saying they're calling it. What's the name? They're using a name for it.
Artisan edition.
Thank you. There it is. They're using a fancy name to upsell me like this is some luxurious figure. Well, why don't you show me a video where you have somebody hand stitching this hair together? Because I'm sure it's run through a machine in my.
No. This is all, for them to be able to limit all these are all handmade. You can't really mass produce like those head sculpts, because they're not that, they're not like a baby doll where you puncture it's just hard. This is a hard plastic. So they have to be glued by hand. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Once they get somebody that perfects the rooting, nobody's going to come near Hot Toys. They never took it seriously. They never really cared for it. But when they notice the hype that people created over
they're running that through some kind of like machine and to
I
get
don't
that
think
air
so.
in there?
I don't think so. I mean, if they are, it's the craziest machine, but I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people doing that, by hand.
I mean, I know labor's cheap over there, so I guess that's how they do it.
Correct. So, that's what I think at least. But it's getting super, super expensive. And overseas, like Pop Collectibles has Anakin and Joker for like 600 plus, like, so you're overpaying like over $100 for them over there. So it's crazy. And so when I noticed that from them, when I saw, like I told you, they sent me that code, and I was like, wait a minute, it's even more expensive, on here than sideshows. Like, what would be the point for me to get it here? So that's why now I got to be careful and really look for other places that are cheaper, like that website that I
Right.
that they told me about today, because you got to save money, guys. Like I said, I've always used payment plans. That's why I was able to do all this, because of, again, getting multiples. But now at this point, losing all that value, and I'm still I love collecting. I will always collect. I will always love Hot Toys. I don't think I'll stop anytime soon, just because I feel like, even though I've said it many times, this is like the golden age and the golden era of collecting. I feel like this is just the beginning. It's just going to get more intense.
They bring joy, right? That's what you want it to do. When I look at my collection, it makes me happy. It's for me. Right. Babs always said to me, "It's like, why don't you like showing it off? Why don't you like? How come you never show off your stuff? Because it's not for them. It's for me.
Right.
I don't care what anyone says about it."
Correct. And that was that's exactly what my mentality was, my whole life. I was collecting for myself. Nobody knew what I had. The people who did know what I had, would tell me, oh, if you start sharing your stuff, if you start posting your stuff, you'll be a king. And that never fazed me, because I've always been very private. But when I noticed that, what was going on in the hobby, and how, how things were going on and happening, again, I knew nothing about it, because I wasn't really involved like that, just because of, all the hate that was going on. And, every time I would post in certain groups, I would get attacked just from the collection, not because they knew me, not because of anything else, just they saw my collection. Oh, well, I would get literally attacked for posting pictures. So that's why I started doing my own, I did my own page, I did my own group, just because, and I tell you guys all the time, you don't see me constantly posting in other groups, sharing my stuff. I used to recently, and I stopped, because what's the point? You know what I mean? Nobody really likes your stuff anyway, everywhere else. It's funny. I'll see a picture in a group, right? I'll see just the most basic picture. That picture would get literally 70, 80 likes, 90 likes, 100 likes. Very basic picture. I would put a picture of anything of mine in that same group, barely 5. So it's like, no, really. And I'll be like, what the hell's going on here? Like, what's the issue? What is wrong with my picture that is worse than this picture that got 100? And I would look, how long has this picture been posted? 1 day. So they got over 100 likes in 1 day, but I would post mine, I would get barely 5. So I'm like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I posted it not to get recognition, but for people to see it. So if they don't really care for it, why the hell am I wasting my time? So I just started focusing on my stuff, my group, my Instagram, my Reddit, my threads, which is useless. But why am I wasting my energy and time on people who don't even care for it? Let me just focus on myself. And that's what I've been doing. And guess what? It's been working out great for me. Thank you guys as always for always being around. Like I told you guys don't, you could choose not to be. So I appreciate you guys for always being around, and spending time with me and us, whoever's on. And so I'm going to leave you guys with that. And as always, thank you guys for watching.
Have a good night, guys.
And we'll see you in the next one.